types of question asked regarding the calendar and the day sequence. Number one is total days or a particular day. The first type is total days or a particular day. We will go through each type with examples in detail. The second type is leap year. Third type based on the particular day or date. The fourth type is questions based on the same calendar year. Fifth type, the question based on same day, date of the month. Let's see the first type, that is question based on the total days or particular day. So the question based on total days or a particular day is, in this type, a particular date or day will be given and you will be asked to find out a day that fall before or after some days or any particular date which may be after or before the given date. This thing will be cleared out after seeing one example. For example, on 15th of the August of any particular, this is just an example. So let's say on 15th of the August of any year is Monday. Now the question is on this type is, what will be the day on 17th of the November of the same particular year, right? This is the question. 15th August is Monday. What will be the day on 17th of the November? There are basically two steps in this process. Step 1. If suppose the number of days before or after is given, suppose the question is 15th August is Monday, you have to find the day after 20 days. So 20 days is given. If suppose the days before or after is given, then simply divide those days, or suppose we say 25 days, divide those days by 7 and find out the remainder. But here, we don't have the before or after days. We simply have the date. So what to do in this particular case? We have to find out number of days between 15th August and 17th of the November. So between August and November, how many months are there? Let's write. August, September, October and November. August, 15th August is given. So we won't include the 15, but after 15 till 31st August we'll count those days. So from 16th August till 31st August there are 16 days. Plus September, how many days? 30. Plus October, how many days? 31. Plus till 17th of the November. We have to incorporate this 17th November. So this will be 70. Right? This is the step 1 to calculate the number of days between them. So if we total all these days, 16 plus 30 plus 31 plus 17, so this will be 94 days, right? Now we'll come to the step 2. The step 2 is to find the odd days. We already gone through with the odd days concept. So we have to find out the number of odd days in this. How to find the number of odd days? Simply divide the days by 7. So if we divide the 94 by 7, we have to find out the remainder, because the solution will be the number of weeks, but the remainder will be our number of odd days. 3 is the remainder. So the number of odd days from 15th of August till 17th of the November is 3. So here 3 odd days. Now the next step. I hope you are clear with this. Let's write the third step here. You have to add this 3 number with the given name. It's mentioned that 15th August is Monday. So To find out what will be the day on the 17th of the November, we have to add this odd days with Monday. So, Monday plus number of odd days. So, that is 3. Monday plus 3, this will be Monday, this will be Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. 17th of the November will be Thursday. You might be thinking that this is a long process, we have to follow each and every step. So there is a shortcut. The shortcut for this is, there is an equation to solve this question. The equation is required day means the day which is asked. Required day is equals to given day plus remainder of total days. Remainder of total days divided by 7. So this thing, just let's calculate this thing again, or let's take another example. In 2020, let's say on the 1st of the May 2020 is Friday. You can check out the calendar. And the question is, what will be the day on 15th of August 2020? Let's solve this thing with this formula. For the required day, this is question mark. Let's say required day is X. Given day is Friday. Plus remainder of total days divided by 7. From the 1st of May till 15th of the August. So entire May, June, July and plus 15 days of the August. So the total will be 106 divided by 7. We have to mention here the remainder, right? So if we divide 106 by 7, the answer will be Friday plus 1, because the remainder is 1. That means from 1st May 2020 till 15th August 2020, there is only one odd day. So Friday plus 1 is equals to Saturday. You can check out the calendar. 15th August 2020 is Saturday. When we calculated the remainder in the step 2, one thing should be noted. If the remainder is 0, then the asked day or the required day will be same as the given day. Let's check. Here, instead of 1, if the remainder was 0, then Friday plus 0, the answer will be Friday itself. But if suppose the remainder is 6, you don't have to calculate. There is a shortcut. If the remainder is 6, then the required day will be the previous day of the given day. So that means if Friday plus 6, the required day will be the Thursday. The type 1 of the calendar question that is based on the total day and the particular day, there is one shortcut to solve those type of questions. And the shortcut is, if in any question there is a keyword which is known as after or later, just keep in mind this is the formula, this is the equation, that is required day is equals to given day plus remainder of total days divided by 7. Just mind this sign plus. If, I am repeating, if in the question there is after or later given, then the equation is required day is equals to given day plus remainder of total days divided by 7. If in the question there is a go or before is given, if in any question there is a go or before is given, these are the keywords, then the required day is equals to given day minus remainder of total days divided by 7. This is the thing which we have to keep in mind. After and later plus ago or before minus. These are the shortcuts for the type 1 type of questions.